know the good news, Five?
What's the good news?
Your Giants may suck ass, but you didn't give up 70 points in a game.
I can use that excuse for pretty much anything. Like your girlfriend dumps you, you're like, I'm not Vance Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that myself. It's like, well, I'm going to die alone. Guess what? I didn't give up 70 points in a football game. I gave up 700. Let's fucking go.
In the league for a long time.
But he hasn't been good. He hasn't been good. Miami, that 1 year, he had the 29th ranked defense in the NFL. And then he got a job at Denver, and he sucked. Then he went to Arizona, and under Kingsbury, his defenses sucked. Points-wise, he was 28th, 12th, 11th, and then 31st. He has not had good defenses. He's shit. You know what that game was?
Do you have the right time, old man? No.
It pretty much was. It's just like endless. It just like everything just like goes to crap. Like that's what it was.
I've never seen a team get their ass whipped like that. That's the other thing. They scored 20, right? Like
yeah,
so
like
Russ Wilson wasn't.
Russell Wilson is not the problem. He's actually been good this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did all right against the Raiders. He did solid against the Commanders. It's the defense the last 2 weeks. That's been the problem. Broncos-Bears game should be flexed to Sunday Night Football. Loser of that game should be sent to the Pac-2. Also, I think the Dolphins just scored another touchdown. Dude, I'm going to be completely honest with you. They should move that to Sunday Night Football. We should stream that game. It would be the greatest game we've ever seen. People are saying, like, oh, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. No, don't you understand? We're seeing potential greatness in our mind.
Should we live react to Bears, Broncos?
I don't think we're going to be able to. That's Perna's territory, man.
I'm just saying, dude, that is a tank bowl of all tank bowls right there. That's the problem. Like, if we were more attractive and could actually talk and had good takes, we would be on TV.
Yeah, like if I had a different everything, let's be honest here.
Yeah, if we were ex-athletes of some kind, maybe played in the NFL, that could have helped. And if we weren't so fucking ugly.
Yeah, rest in peace to Brooks Robinson. True legend of the game, man.
Yes, Brooksy. Have you ever seen that play where he makes that play, he backhands it down the line, and he throws it over his shoulder from the fucking stands? And he gets the guy by like a foot. Like it's his entire body is going towards the upper deck.
Back in the Stone Age, the Giants played the 49ers, and they looked like ass.
Yeah, the Niners are a Super Bowl contender.
Mm-hmm. I mean, anyway, you would not just crush any team. I mean, they crushed the Steelers, so don't feel too bad.
So I would tell you this: like after the Giants lost on Thursday, we obviously did a live stream. I was thinking that they are trash, but a little redeeming that the Cardinals ended up beating the Cowboys. Yeah. It makes you kind of think
they're in football hell. They're football.
Yeah, yeah. The Giants are football hell.
Jeebus here.
Oh, let's go, Jeebus.
Hubbard. Freshly fed with blue moon and icy light. Praise the Jeebus. Praise all the chaos. And God help us all.
Jeebus granted so many good games this weekend.
Mm-hmm. He did. Jeebus is very good. How I heard about the Native American group suing the Washington Commanders. I believe it was because they were called fake. No, I think they're suing them because they want them to go back to the Redskins.
Packers. Now I'm turning red. Saints and Packers.
I want to put the Saints in trash so bad. I want to put them in trash so bad. But
now Derek Carr's hurt. He looked like Jesus dying. Like he looked.
Yeah, like he was. The problem is the Saints' offense didn't even look that good when he was in there. Like they weren't scoring many points. I mean, that could be Kamara, but for the most part, it was like splash plays by Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave.
They blew a fourth quarter 3-score lead. They are trash, buddy.
Here's my question. A Joe Woods defense blowing a lead? Oh my God, what a shocking turn of events.
A Dennis Allen coach team underperforming? What? I don't get it.
What a shocking turn.
Where do we put these Packers though? They're not a wild card team.
They're football
they barely
hell.
Won that game.
Yeah, well, they're parading Jordan Love. This has to be the Broncos.
70.
to 20.
To 20.
Let's go over some Broncos records.
All right. They gave up 10 touchdowns. like if you score 70, right? Like you would think that some of those points would be field goals or like defensive touchdowns, right?
Here it is.
Like a pick
Every
six.
record set.
Okay.
Here are the records.
Here we go.
13 records set and tied. Most points in a game in team history. Third most, 70. Most touchdowns in a game in team history. That was probably a tie with 10. Most total yards in a game in team history, 726. Most rushing yards in a game in team history, 350. Most points scored in the second half of a game in team history. That is 35. That ties a team record. Most PATs in a game in team history with 10. Most touchdowns in a game by a rookie, 4, Devon Achane. And I love that name. It sounds like A-Train, and my call's done. Most points scored in the game, tied team record, 24, Raheem Mostert and Devon Achane. Most touchdowns in a game, tied team record with 4, Raheem Mostert and Devon Achane. Most rushing yards in a game by a rookie, 203 by Devon Achane. Most passing yards through 3 games in Dolphins history, a record of 1,024 by a guy who allegedly can't throw Tua Tagovailoa. Most receiving yards through 3 games in Dolphins history, 412 by Tyreek Hill. And most PATs in a game, 10 by Colonel Sanders. Those are all franchise records for the Dolphins. And, I mean, most of those are also franchise records for or tie or very close to records. It's just oh my god.
It had to happen to the Broncos too. Like it couldn't happen to the Texans. It couldn't happen to, if this happened to like the Jaguars, everybody like, all right, the Jaguars, or if it would have happened to say the only other team that this would have been more hilarious would have been like the Cowboys, right? Or I could see the Jets doing some shit like this.
Yeah,
if this happened to the Giants, I would probably just jump out.
Giants aren't going to
right
do
here.
it. I mean, if the Steelers did that, I would probably laugh hysterically because it'd be so out of character, and the Steelers would be like, "Oh, we got somebody, let's go, let's drink."
All right, where were we on the sneaks?
We got to grade them too. Broncos, put them in 70-20. You know exactly where they're going.
Yeah. And
Dolphins
Miami's,
are Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're Super Bowl.
Jared Froman, my recently deceased pet dog Mackie.
I'll count. Okay, go ahead. I'll count.
Pet dog Mac. Well, the problem is too, you're in the view, who was put down on Friday, could play football better than the Bears and Broncos. I'm sorry about your dog, Jared. All right, do your push-ups, buddy.
That's 10.
Yep.
One.
You are feeling it now, man.
I am.
I feel you just bending down like you are getting
You have
to
to
it.
keep track. I don't even know yet.
You're 38, 39, 40. That was kind of a half one, but we'll count it. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Push with speed, buddy. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. The form's gone to shit.
All right. 50.
Yes. Here's what's happened to them over the past few weeks. Justin Fields came out and said he was robotic, all but threw coaching under the bus for giving him too much information and making him overthink. Said he was going to play a more natural and relaxed style of game. Alan Williams goes out, resigns. Huge rumors about him going down. Sensational rumors about the FBI raiding Hallis Hall, which is probably just them seizing computer equipment just to make sure he's not doing anything. Peanut Tillman was the one that apparently ratted him out, which wasn't true, but still, it was hilarious. They never denied that the FBI raided him or some of the rumors that were going around about Alan Williams. $100,000 worth of equipment was stolen from Soldier Field.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, it was even worse. It was that Wednesday night. Things get bad, it's worse. Thursday, they come out, they do kumbayas and pretend everything's fine. And then they go out on Sunday and just get ass whooped. They just get annihilated. Justin Fields looks like shit. The entire team looks like shit. Nobody cares. Matt Eberflus looks like he's a dead man walking. And I'm going to be quite honest, like they are just they trash. You
Cowboys and Cardinals.
Oh. I was looking up a stat about the Cowboys in the red zone. They have been terrible in the red zone this season.
So as I was watching this game, I was just like, the Cowboys are gonna win, right? Like the whole.
Yeah,
time,
I was thinking.
like,
I was just thinking. Oh yeah, they're gonna choke.
yeah, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come
Yeah.
back. Like
And they
I
didn't.
think all of America thought that. I think the Cowboys thought that. The only
Yeah, it's
team
like
that didn't
same
think
script.
that. The only team that didn't think that was the Cardinals, and I got to give them credit because they were just like, all right, we've hung around with teams. We were winning all these other games. Let's go ahead and win one.
Yep.
Gannon must hate the Cowboys enough. He's like, all right, we can win this one, guys. Okay. But then we're going to go back to tanking. I could see them losing by 25 points next week, but they had to beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean
yeah,
they were
they're gonna
America's team. Their season is a success no matter what because you beat the Cowboys. Fun fact about their year in the red zone. For the season, 3 games, the Cowboys have 6 touchdowns and 15 red zone possessions. Only the Bucks, Titans, and Texans have a worse success rate than the Cowboys, 40%. The Cowboys have 7 red zone field goals. And for comparison, the Cowboys were 40 on 56 red zone drives, scored a touchdown in the red zone last season. That's 71%. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's well, they got rid of Kellen Moore, right?
Well,
He's gone.
Moore had his flaws, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like Dak threw another brutal interception in the red zone. Like it was bad.
Yeah, whose fault is that though? Like what do we do with the Cardinals? Are they just regular trash now?
They're regular trash now.
All right,
Oh,
Steelers Raiders. Sunday night.
I am
No,
legitimately
Sunday,
shocked.
Sunday prime,
Sunday night.
sorry.
I am legitimately shocked that the Steelers were able to move the ball in offense. When I saw them throw the ball deep to Calvin Austin, I'm like, we can throw the ball deep? What? Because we usually throw quick slants, screens, or out routes. I didn't realize it was going to be a deep ball where he beats both like levels of the secondary. There's no safety valve back there, and I'm like, holy shit! It was actually Kenny Pickett was throwing accurately, which was a difference between the last 2 weeks. Like he was calm, poised, controlled. To be fair, I'm taking it with a pinch of salt because it is the Raiders. They fucking suck. And one special shout out to Josh McDaniels. You're a fucking moron. You're down by 8, a 4th and 4. You don't know if you're going to get back in the goal line. You kick a field goal. You trusted that shit defense of yours
right
to make us stop. And by the time you got the ball back, it was like 10 seconds left. You muffed the punt, and then he throws an easy interception to end the game. It's like, hey, we'll take the free win, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
But you fucking suck.
So the Steelers are
And the fun part is he has no regrets. It's like, yeah, we need 2 scores anyway, so it's like whatever. It's like, here's the point though. Wouldn't it be easier if you scored a touchdown, even if you failed a 2-point conversion, that a field goal would win you the game? Would that make more sense? So you don't have to be pressured to go to the fucking end zone? Just saying. Saints
All
are
right,
trash. Raiders are trash.
Raiders are trash. What about the Steelers?
Steelers are still in the football hell.
The Eagles are a Super Bowl contender, of course.
Oh yeah, they def Super Bowl.
We never
Tampa
replaced
Bay.
The Colts. The Colts are
Colts are
regular
football.
trash.
They're trash.
Football hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vikings are football hell. They are the epitome of football hell.
Well,
they're not
0-3
even
though.
trash.
They're
0-3, but the team, the franchise, the dynasty, how they lose games, that is football.
Right. Yeah.
Bucks, like, you can't really gauge much about that game because the Eagles just dominate everyone. They're, would you say wild card?
Oof. We're being very stingy with the playoff spots tonight. I'll tell you that.
I mean,
yeah,
we
the Bucks
do need
might
another
sneak in
NFC
as a wild
team.
card. Yeah.
Rams are, they looked pretty flat against the Bengals, but their defense balled. I'm going to put them in football hell for now,
Okay.
but that's just because, they
The
still have
Chargers
some
are
work to
trash, right?
do. Yeah, they're trash.
Even
They
though
are-
won.
They're trash or football hell, so it's
Yeah,
either
they're
or.
trash.
And the Bengals are wild card still, even though like their offense is very skittish. That's more because Joe Burrow's not fully healthy. Uche's with us in spirit as
Uche
always.
is with
He's pissed
us.
about his Jags. He is flipping the fuck out up there. I know that.
He's mad up there. He's
Oh,
not
dude, he is.
happy.
Oh, he would be bitching up a storm.
Dude,
on
this
Live
show
and
would be
Live
an
tomorrow
ex-
if you were
right.
up there. It'd be like 4 hours of just bitching about the Jags. Like, man, fuck Press Taylor. Fuck that piece of shit. Calvin Ridley's a fucking asshole. That's line's dog shit. Put me back out there, coach.
Right, this
I
show
can
would
do
be
it.
ending at 10. Like we would have
10:30.
a lot. Yeah, we'd have to allot an hour and a half for Uche to just go.